Welcome back to MMA Oddsbreaker. I'm Frank Trigg. That's Tim Elliott. Get ready to fight Joseph Benavidez here this Saturday night, UFC 172 in Baltimore. Great town. Just got you out of the sauna. You're cutting a little bit of weight. How's your weight right now?
It's very good. I actually was sick for about 12 days, so I dropped from about 154 pounds to 130 pounds in 12 days. So my weight's been good ever since.
How did it screw up your training at all? Did it set you back at all in your training cycle?
Yeah, I was out for 12 days. I was bedridden for about 12 days. But
so when you say you were sick for 12 days, it wasn't, hey, I'm a little sick, I'm still training. You were at the house.
Yeah, I was not able to move. But it was a blessing. You know, I was still early enough in camp that it didn't really affect my training that much, and I just kept my weight down from there. So I've been keeping it right around 10 pounds, which is really good for me.
Obviously, this fight's at 125 pounds. You're standing about 5'7" to Joe B's 3'2". I think he's about.
Give or take.
Give or take a foot. So what special issues does Joe B present when he comes in there and fights? Like, what's his specialty that he's gonna try and pull off on you?
I mean, you know, he's a go hard guy, and you know, he has a lot of experience. I think that's the only thing that he's really going to have over me. His technique might be a little bit better than me, but I feel like I'll be bigger and stronger than him. But you know, he has a ton of experience. He's been in the game a long time, and you know, he definitely has that over me for sure.
And then, how do you equate your wrestling to each other? Joe seems to have a really short, explosive game in wrestling, and do you think that's going to pose a big problem for you?
No, I'm a college national champion myself, so and a 4-time All-American. Our styles are totally different. I'm good at slowing guys down, and I just got to get my hands on them, you know. And I feel like you know, he doesn't take a step backwards, and that'll be good for me. I like that style.
Yeah, Joe definitely has an in-your-face, you know, always moving forward style, which feeds into your wrestling for MMA game of got to get a hand on a guy. Now I can slow him down. I can press him against the cage. When you were wrestling, did you have problems with shorter guys or taller guys?
Definitely tall guys. Short, stocky guys I liked. I could get underneath them and kind of get them off the ground. I'm a Greco guy as well, so I like to get underhooks, and I feel like I can get underneath him and get his feet up off the ground. And it'll be a lot better fight for me than my last fight. Bogatinov backed up a lot, and I had trouble with guys that backed up in wrestling as well. I like to be nose to nose and grinding, and you know, he kind of ran from me, and my shots are better from ties, and you know, I have trouble shooting at distance. So I feel like this would be a lot better fight for me.
When you fought Ali, that was back at UFC 167. That was St. Pierre versus Hendricks, and you had Kim Winslow as a ref. She was your ref that night. How do you, of all the refs, and there's different, you know, like, you know, Dana White is like Mazzagatti, and you know, there's all sorts of, you know, of course they've had their issues with Big John, but now Big John's kind of, depending on where they're at, Big John's back in the fold, and in that whole game. How do you ever think about, hey, this ref is, you know, this is the ref that's reffing my fight. I have a different set of issues now because the referee that's actually inside the octagon with you?
I do. I'd prefer for Big John, for Big John not to be my referee. I feel like he thinks that he's part of the show and that people are there to watch him. So if you watch a good referee, you rarely see him or hear him. When Big John's the referee, the cameras happen to move around him. He's in the way. He's not standing back watching the fight like he should be. He's a superstar, and that makes for a bad referee. I think Kim did a great job in our fight. But yeah, I think that Big John he's too big for his own britches, and that he doesn't really have any business in the cage.
Yeah, does pose a big problem because of his size, but he also too, you need guys that size if you want to have heavyweights, because you need somebody to be able to stop and control the fight. But you know, me trying to ref a heavyweight fight is gonna be very difficult.
Yeah.
Just because I'm so short, it's like one of those deals. Like, hey guys, separate. Like, dude,
don't step on me.
Yeah, no, please. Whenever I say stop, just please stop. I don't want to get rolled over on. You know. Well, what's going to happen tonight? It's Wednesday night. You just got done cutting a little bit of weight. What are you going to do now that you're done cutting weight? You're in the locker room. You changed. You're getting ready to go back to the hotel room. Are you going to eat something tonight? Or are you going to let it sit? Like, what's going to happen?
No, me and James, we went and had sushi just a minute ago. So I'm going to go back and watch James and Gaston Reno spar and grapple. I'll probably just sit back and relax and watch them guys kill each other.
I like how you're thinking, Tim. Watch somebody else get beat up for a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, thanks for coming on here. I appreciate you spending a couple minutes with us here at MMA Oddsbreaker. Good luck this weekend against Joe B. I'll be at home watching. I can't wait to see this fight. We'll talk to you soon.
I appreciate you taking the time. Thank you, sir.
You got it.
All right, later.